Have you ever accidentally become the model for a community college art class? 3 weeks ago, I went to Riverside Community College to drop off my transcripts. I'm trying to transfer, so I needed the registrar's office. Unfortunately, I'm terrible with directions. I ended up in the arts building, completely lost, holding a manila envelope and wearing gym shorts because it was laundry day. A woman with paint-covered hands spots me. Perfect timing! Room 214, just up those stairs. I assume she's directing me to the registrar, so I follow her instructions. I walk into room 214, and it's full of easels, canvases, and people holding charcoal sticks. An older gentleman with a beret, an actual beret, claps his hands. Wonderful! Our model finally arrived. I'm about to correct him when he continues. Please, take your position on the platform. There's a small raised platform in the center with dramatic lighting. Everyone's staring at me expectantly. I step up because my brain hasn't caught up to what's happening. Beret guy adjusts the lamp. Hold that envelope however feels natural. We're focusing on casual realism today, so I'm just standing there holding my transcripts while 20 people start sketching me. Nobody's talking. It's aggressively quiet except for pencils scratching paper. I'm trying not to move because that seems important. My nose itches. I can't scratch it. This is torture. After 15 minutes, Beret guy says, "Wonderful energy. Let's try a seated pose." He brings over a stool. I sit, still clutching my envelope like it's a life preserver. A student raises her hand. "Professor Langford, should we emphasize the envelope or the figure?" Professor Langford strokes his beard thoughtfully. The envelope is clearly symbolic. Notice how he grips it. A metaphor for holding on to identity in an uncertain world. It's my transcript request, but sure, let's call it a metaphor. They sketch for another 20 minutes. My leg falls asleep. I try to subtly shift weight, and Professor Langford gets excited. Yes! That micro movement. Capture that tension. A student in the front row is sketching intensely, occasionally looking up at me with this serious artistic gaze. I accidentally make eye contact, and she nods like we're sharing a profound moment. We're not. I'm just confused, and my foot has pins and needles. During their break, a student approaches with coffee. "You're really good at staying still." Our last model kept checking his phone. I accept the coffee because I'm trapped here now and might as well enjoy beverages. Another student asks about my availability for future sessions. This is actually my first time, I admit. She looks impressed. "You're a natural. The way you embody existential uncertainty is remarkable." I'm embodying confusion, but close enough. Professor Langford announces the second half will be gesture drawings, quick poses. He demonstrates by waving his arms around dramatically. I copy him, holding various awkward positions for 2-minute intervals. At one point, I'm lunging while holding the envelope above my head. My quads are burning. This is a full workout. A student asks if I do yoga because my balance is impressive. I don't. I'm just terrified of falling off the platform. For the final pose, Professor Langford suggests something contemplative. I sit cross-legged, resting my chin on my hand, still holding that cursed envelope. "Beautiful," he whispers. He's pondering the weight of bureaucracy. I'm actually pondering how to escape this situation, but again, close enough. When class ends, they applaud. Professor Langford pays me $40 in cash and asks if I can return Thursday. I finally explain I was looking for the registrar's office. The room goes silent. Then everyone starts laughing. Professor Langford laughs so hard he has to sit down. This explains the envelope. I thought it was such a bold prop choice. He insists I keep the money and begs me to come back. "Your accidental authenticity is exactly what my students need." The student who brought me coffee says my confused energy made her create her best work all semester. She shows me the drawing. I look like someone questioning every life decision, which is accurate. I tell them I'll think about it, mostly because $40 is $40, and I didn't have to do anything except stand around. My roommate doesn't believe the story until I show him the cash and the sketches students gave me as thanks. Thursday comes, and I'm curious, so I go back. This time, I know what I'm walking into. Professor Langford is thrilled. Our existential muse returns. We spend 2 hours doing various poses. It's actually kind of meditative once you get past the weirdness of strangers staring at you. Plus, the art students are really nice. They bring snacks and have great music taste. I've now modeled for 3 sessions. Word spread, and the photography class wants me next week. Apparently, my everyman quality is perfect for their portrait project. My friends think it's hilarious that I accidentally became the face of community college art. My mom asked if this means I'm pursuing modeling. I tried explaining it's more like paid standing still, but she's already telling relatives I'm an artist's model. Last night, Professor Langford invited me to the student showcase where my portraits will be displayed. There's going to be 12 different artistic interpretations of me holding that transcript envelope. I'm bringing everyone I know.